Okay, good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to Thursday's literacy lesson. So today it's a writing lesson. It's Thursday, so it's a writing day. You're going to be writing a couplet poem again. We're going to be using bigger and better vocabulary though today. You all did a really, really great job of writing your couplets yesterday. We just need to take it up a notch now. We need to make our lines bigger and better and more interesting, and we need to make sure we're up-leveling our vocabulary. We're using bigger and better words. So our learning intention today is to write a couplet poem using bigger and better vocabulary. So we're using wow words, we're using interesting words, we're not using boring words like mat and cat and bat and went and walked. We're using fancy words. So our success criteria is going to be, I can find interesting words in my Good Fit book. So you're going to be able to steal some of those fancy wow words from your Good Fit book. I can write a couplet poem using my Good Fit book as a topic idea. I can use my new vocabulary words in my couplet poem. And I can follow the correct structure of a couplet poem. So step one, that's a bit blurry, but that's meant to be a nice picture of our novel that we are reading, The Witches. So step one, you need to, listening carefully, today you need to read to yourself for 20 minutes. So you need to get your Good Fit book. You need to be reading for 20 minutes, and you need to tune into new and interesting words. So if you do not come across the word that you do not know or that you think is new and it's interesting, let me try and find one right now. Gloating. The Grand High Witch's dreadful gloating song was over. So I've already found one. You need to write these words on a piece of paper. If you don't know what the words mean, you need to go and find out what they mean. You could use a dictionary. You could use an online dictionary. You could ask an adult or another person in your house. These are some of the interesting words that I found in the chapter I was reading. I was reading the chapter about Bruno Jenkins. So fistful, fishing, boasting, louse, brat, matter, bravo, and stinker. So you need to find at least 8 interesting words. How many did I find? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I found 8. But if you can find more in that 20 minutes, find as many as you can. We want interesting wow words. We want to read your words and go, whoa. Step 2. I just need to move myself. Step 2. To think of a topic based on part of the book up just read. That does not make sense. Miss Harkins has made a mistake. It should say you. Think of a topic based on the part of the book you just read. So, whoops, there we go. I found my own mistake the first time today. I will need to go back and fix that up. You could retell the last. So this is what you might be able to do. You could retell the last part of the story, but through a rhyming couplet. You could pretend to be one of the characters writing a rhyming couplet about something that's happened to them. You could use one of the characters as a topic and tell us about them. So I've decided that my topic today for my rhyming couplet is going to be, who can tell me? Bruno Jenkins. And here is a picture of Bruno Jenkins from The Witches, the movie. So here's our sheet that we had yesterday, the same sheet we're going to be using today. So step 3 today is to list rhyming words that relate to our topic inside the rectangles. So those people in my class yesterday, I was calling I was pointing to these and calling them triangles. They are not triangles, they are rectangles. So, step 3, I need to list some rhyming words now in my rectangles that have got to do with my topic. My topic is Bruno Jenkins. So if I look at my list of interesting words, which I've got just next to me here, and I can try and put them in the rectangles. Brat. I could have brat and rat. I could have bravo. What's a word that might rhyme with bravo? Show. The witches put on, the Grand High Witch put on a show. However, today, it's a little bit trickier today. We want these lines to be much more interesting and to have much bigger words in them. So we're wanting to use better vocab today. The expectations are getting higher today. These lines need to be longer, more descriptive and more interesting. So however, you need to use all 8 of your interesting words in this poem. So here I've got just my title so far, Bruno Jenkins. So my next step would be to fill in my rectangles from this sheet here. And then I would need to write my interesting lines for my rhyming couplet. So I would need to be using these words somewhere in my poem. Fist, full, fishing, boasting, louse, brat, matter, bravo, and stinking. So looking back, let's go back to today's learning intention. To write a couplet poem using bigger and better vocabulary. So we want the lines to be longer, we want them to be more descriptive and more interesting. Our success criteria today: can I find interesting words in my Good Fit book? I can write a couplet poem using my Good Fit book as a topic idea. I can use my vocabulary words in my couplet poem. I can follow the correct structure of a couplet poem. I haven't got it here, but your checklist will be with your worksheets today. Make sure you follow the checklist and make sure you're ticking everything off. Good luck.